Hello there, my name is Addis, and for the last 3 years I've been an entrepreneur and I've been focusing on my mindset growth. And this one thing has changed my life completely. I'm going to share it with you today in this video. So please watch it until the end because this one thing has allowed me to reach 6 to 9K a month with my agency, SMMA. And before that, before I knew this thing, I couldn't even close clients. But when I learned this thing, my life changed completely. So please watch this video until the end because it's going to completely change your life to the better and you're going to see magic in your life. I really guarantee this if you can understand this like theory, this thing. So yeah, let's just dive into it. So it is called paradigm. And paradigm is basically how you see the world, how you see things, how you see business, appointment setting, email marketing, doesn't even matter, how you see walking every morning, how you see going to the gym. And this will dictate what kind of actions you'll take. So if you think that going to the gym is bad, it's worthless, you're not going to go to the gym. And if you have another paradigm of another way of seeing things, let's say the gym is very good, you're going to take different action and you're going to go to the gym. And as you can see here is a board. How do you perceive reality and the world? So humans perceive and see reality and the world through their paradigms. And a paradigm is a lens, a point of view, a perspective. So your paradigm is the sum collection of the following things. And we're going to be talking about it. So the first thing is beliefs, then assumptions, judgments, convictions, principles, ideas, ideologies, views, understandings, theories, knowledge, faiths, axioms, models, hypotheses, guesses, stances, and positions. So those are the things. And let's say if you ask a business people or fitness coach or a waitress, let's say for instance, how to improve your mindset, they're going to say to improve your mindset you need to read a certain book. They'll tell you need to have that growth mindset, of always showing up and so on. But if you push them and go more in depth, like you could even try that, they'll become lost and they're not going to actually know what to say. And when in reality, improving your mindset means to shift your paradigm. I gave you an example with the gym, right? If you could actually see gym as a good thing, let's say yesterday you thought that going to the gym was a bad choice, it's not good, and today you change your paradigm that the gym is good, you're going to take different action and you're going to have a better mindset. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, this like improving your mindset, as I said, it means to shift your paradigm. So remember this, because your thoughts shapes your actions and your actions shapes your reality. And there's no bad and good paradigm. You need to also understand that. But where the conflict comes is when someone's paradigm, their way of perceiving reality and the world does not support the goal or future they want. Let's say I want to become a good agency owner. I want to sign a lot of clients. And there are two paradigms I can have on email marketing. Let's say email marketing is the way I am acquiring clients. And first paradigm could be that I see email marketing as a really hard thing, like that is hard to acquire clients. And I'm going to have different kind of actions. And email marketing is going to be difficult for me. And if I have a different paradigm of email marketing being easy, that it's going to attract a lot of clients, I'm going to take decisions easier. I'm going to work like I don't need to be motivated to work. I'm always going to be motivated because I think that email marketing is easy. It's going to attract clients. It's going to work and so on. So yeah, and a paradigm is the sum collection of things that are above in the screenshot. So beliefs, theories, assumptions, and etc. And I know this video could be a bit hard to consume, but if you can't watch this video until the end, sorry, like, it's not worth it, like, you know, how to say, reaching your goals, because you need to have an attention span, not as, you know, as a fish have, let's say. You need to have a bigger attention span. So yeah, a paradigm, as I said, is the sum collection of things that are above in the screenshot. So principles, ideas, ideologies, views, understandings, all those things, theories, beliefs. And this collection of elements shapes how a person thinks, feels, and acts. So if these parts of your paradigm don't align with the outcome you want, let's say you want to sign a lot of clients, but you think that signing clients is impossible, it's impossible to actually achieve it. It is impossible. And because you can't change your life without changing your paradigm. So let's say you're making $10,000 a month and you want to make $100,000 a month. You can use every, you know, business strategy, all the strategies, techniques, you can have it and try to make that happen. But if you perceive business as difficult, it is going to be difficult. And if you perceive $100,000 as loads of money, that's impossible to make. And if you perceive all of these things, then you just jam the system. It's not going to work that well. And no matter how good you can be, like, I see this happen with the program. You can have the best attraction method, you can have the best sales script, you can have best service delivery training, you can have everything you need on paper to make it happen, but you just can't get the work done. You just can't seem to pull yourself out of bed and actually do the work. And the reason behind that is because deep inside you've got you can look at this like, how to even call it, like those words, and that's actually holding you back. This is the reason behind that, because you have wrong beliefs, assumptions, judgment. Not wrong, but wrong in terms of alignment with your goal. Like, if you have wrong beliefs, if they're not aligned with your goal, if you have wrong principles that are not aligned with your goal, let's say if you have wrong view of it, wrong view, if it's not like aligned with your goals, then that is like what is holding you back. And as I said, like, once I actually started working on it, once I started changing my paradigms, I saw incredible results, and I scaled my agency. I scaled my agency pretty fast, and my SMMA. And before that, it was so hard to book those appointments, so hard to sign those clients, and so on. So one of those things, or many of them, are working against your goals. And unless you change your paradigm, you won't change your life. And how do you perceive reality and the world? So simply put, your paradigm is the lens you use to see the world. Reality will present itself to you as you see it. You're going to manifest it. You know, what you see, how you think, you're going to manifest it. It's law of attraction also. Like, if you don't know law of attraction, you should definitely, after this video, go to YouTube and watch those kind of videos, because law of attraction is real, guys, and you need to understand that. And also, accordingly to law of attraction, if you think that you're not capable of getting it, you will attract it. It's just law of attraction. Human beings don't see the world for what it is. Instead, we see it for what we are. Understand that everyone sees the world differently to you. Some people will look at life through their paradigm and see a 9 to 5, a mortgage, a few kids, and an average existence. And others will see a huge business, mortgages on 100 plus investments on houses, and a huge family, and extraordinary existence. And for instance, I had a different paradigm before reading one book that has changed my life. It's called Rich Dad and Poor Dad, I think. Yeah, I read it ages ago. Not ages, but like, I don't know, 5 years ago. And it changed my paradigm completely. Before that, I had this paradigm of, you know, working 9 to 5 and having a few kids and having an average existence. So So yeah, you need to find ways to actually shift your paradigm into a better one. You need to shift those kind of things into one that is aligned with your goal. You need to have, you need to have views that are aligned with your goal. Where I was. Yeah, here. And what is objectively true is not what is subjectively true. There is the object, the world, and there is the subject, the human. And the object can take the form that the subject assumes it should take. The first step to getting what you want is realizing that where you are right now is a result of all the actions you've taken in life, which is a result of how you see the world, your paradigm. And humans always act in accordance with their paradigm. And I know it can sound not pleasant, it's not going to sound good that, that you need to realize that where you are is because it's a result of all the actions you've taken in life. You need to understand that where you are, if you are broke, it's because of your actions that you take, and those actions were created by your paradigm. Because as I said, paradigm means specific actions. If you have different kind of paradigm, you're going to take different kind of actions. And some people can have a paradigm and see a world in a way that is actually wrong and not correct, and they can think that they are 100% correct. For instance, it can be even my parents, they think 9 to 5 is that I need to, live 9 to 5, because otherwise if you're going to make a lot of money, if you're going to, do all those things, you're going to be a bad person because you scam people and so on. And I had for a long time this kind of belief that if I'm going to become an entrepreneur, I'm going to be a bad person, people are not going to respect me. And I had this paradigm, but after some time it has changed, because I think this is a wrong paradigm to have. And yeah, my parents have this kind of paradigm, and their actions are different comparing to mine. So as I said, some people can have a paradigm and see a world in a way that is actually wrong and not correct. And for instance, people that think that the earth is flat, their life, reality, all their actions, behaviors, understandings, knowledge, and everything they do will be based on that. And the way they see the world, and that the world is flat, and they're going to see this kind of reality. And as I said, at first I had a paradigm of, mortgage, 9 to 5 job, family, and just living a basic life. And this would have became a reality, unfortunately, if I would have this paradigm. But because I shifted, luckily, my paradigm, it allowed me to take different actions. I had different beliefs, and because of that I started to have a different life. I acted differently, I took different actions. So we produce our realities. For instance, we have a problem and we have two people with different paradigms. Each of them will take different action. Each of them will have different thoughts, behaviors, and it's because paradigm is those things. And you can actually pause the video, and again, I would recommend you remembering it. So just reading this again, just pausing the video and reading it time to time. I would suggest you save this video, and obviously, if you can pause this video, like it so more people could see it, because YouTube is going to actually, people are going to see this YouTube video more. More people are going to see it. If you could and if you could comment down below, some fire emoji, so people could just see it more, and also save this video so you could rewatch it after 2 or 3 months, because trust me, you will need to watch this video again to actually have it ingrained in your head. So, or even it could take, maybe it will need, to watch it 3 times. And also it would be cool if you could take notes as well. Because as I said, I'm living proof that it has worked. And one person could solve the problem easy because of his paradigm, and other could fail to solve it because of their paradigm. So thoughts emotions, actions, results. If your paradigm tells you this is easy, you approach it with confidence, and confidence will allow you to get better results. And let's say if you have a paradigm of I'm not good enough, you might freeze or give up, and it will not help you solve the issue, the problem, or overcome any obstacle. And this is why some people succeed effortlessly. You see people like just starting a business and succeeding effortlessly. Well, obviously it can be a lot of reasons why they did that, why they have done that. Maybe they had wealthy parents that could invest into their kids, business, or maybe they had big experience, like in terms of that, like they had an experience that could help them run that specific business model. But it's not because like you see people succeed effortlessly where others struggle, not because they're smarter, but because their paradigm is different. Let's say money, how much you're making now is the reflections of the actions that you took. It's like a mirror. It's all a result of your actions, where you are in life, what you have achieved, and so on. Every single physical movement, every single thought, click, and everything you have done is a reflection. Like what you have done, you're getting, of what kind of actions you took previously, you're getting the result. So how much money you're making at the moment, what you have achieved. And if you haven't achieved the things that you want to achieve, it's because, hold on a second, it's because those things weren't aligned with your goal. Let's say if your goal is to reach 10K a month, those things must align with 10K a month. You can't view as making 10K is bad, you're going to be a bad person if you're making a lot of money because you're probably scamming people. If you're going to have this view, it is not aligned. You're not going to make 10K a month, right? So as you can see, this board, your life, sum of all actions you've ever taken, sum of all decisions you've ever made, sum of all options you've ever perceived, and sum of all thoughts you've ever had, sum of how you perceive what you're thinking about. So your life right now is how much money you make, is the result of all the actions you've taken, which came from the decisions you made, which are based on the options you saw, which came from your thoughts, and those thoughts were shaped by how you see the world, your mindset paradigm. In short, the way you think shapes what you see, which shapes your choices, your actions, and your results. So you can pause the video and read it again, read this again, and then you can pause it and read this again. Also, I would recommend you and keep it ingrained in your head. So to change your life, you must first change how you think and see things. So you need to change it. And let's say you start a business, right? And you see business as extremely difficult. Then what's going to happen is your thoughts will start to manifest in that way. You'll act like it's hard, you'll hesitate, overthink, and maybe even quit. But if you see business as easy, then your thoughts will manifest in that way too. You'll show up lighter, take faster action, move forward with confidence. Now, what we don't want to do is to delude ourselves as well. You don't want to say that making 1 million a month is super easy, that you will like make it next month. If you're making right now 1 or 2 grand a month with your business, or if you are working as a waitress, and you don't want to delude yourself as well. Because yes, starting a new business is tricky. You'll have to figure out stuff out, face problems, and stretch. But the key point is that if you believe something is impossible, you won't even explore the options. Trust me when I say this. If you think that you can't make, let's say, let me give you an example. If you want to start a business, but you think that you can't sign clients, like you truly think you have this paradigm that you can't sign those clients, trust me, you won't even want to explore the options. You won't make decisions. You won't take action. It's simple. And that's because everything from your thoughts to your actions comes from how you perceive the situation. How you perceive things depends on your paradigm. So here's what this all comes down. Your life is a result of all the actions you've ever taken, which come from the decisions you've ever made, which are shaped by the options you believed you had, which come from the thoughts you think, which are controlled by how you see the world, which is your paradigm. And if you're watching this video till this point, it probably means that it is valuable for you and that you're getting some kind of value. So if you could just, like, as I said, like this video, comment down below something, it's going to help more people to see this video. YouTube is going to boost it if the engagement, if there is an engagement, you know, with this video. So please like this video, comment, and yeah, more people are going to see it. And yeah, and also my mission is to help more people, because I was stuck once before I knew this thing, and I just want, this is not a magic pill, but this could definitely help a lot of people that are struggling now. So my mission is to just help more people, to spread the message. So yeah, so in one sentence, your life is a direct reflection of your paradigm. So your paradigm is what you make. Your paradigm is a result. It's literal. Like, if you have, let's name it paradigm 1. Let's say you had paradigm 1 until this day, and in the result is that you're making 1K a month, or let's say 1 to 4K a month. Then it means you need different paradigm to take different actions, and then you're going to make different decisions. It's going to be sum of all options you've ever perceived, sum of all thoughts you've ever had, sum of how you perceive what you're thinking about, and then it is sum of your paradigm. And paradigm, as I said, is a result, and your paradigm is malleable. And by malleable, I mean easy to shape, bend, or change. So you need to also understand that, have this in your mind, that your paradigm could be changed. You just need to find the right information. Let's say right now you're getting the right valuable information that that is going to help you. Because right now, after watching this video, I believe that if you're, let's say, running an agency and that you have a paradigm of, let's say, email marketing being hard, after this video, hopefully this video could change your paradigm, and you're going to think that email marketing is actually easy. Because I've said that you know, when I started thinking that email marketing is easy, I started getting clients. So yeah, hopefully it's going to change your paradigm, because paradigm is malleable. And let's take it in people, this example. If someone is malleable, it means that they are open-minded, flexible, or easily influenced. So be like that, but always use critical thinking. Have a critical thinking, always. And be, I wouldn't say easily influenced, but let's say if you could change your mindset in a way, your paradigm in a way that would help you reach your goals, do that. Don't think that signing clients is difficult. Think that signing clients is easy, and you'll be more confident. You're going to trust the process more, and in the end it's just going to benefit you more. You're going to take more action, more effort into it, and in the end it's going to bring you better results. So yeah. And now this takes time. As we go through these layers and you start changing your paradigm, you're not just going to wake up tomorrow and see €1 million in your bank account, or you're not going to make 10K a month. It doesn't work like that. It takes years and years for these things to fully manifest. It's going to take time, you know, guys. It's going to take time, but you're going to see quick, I don't know if you ever read Atomic Habits. I really recommend reading this book. You're going to see that small actions are going to compound, and eventually you're going to see results. Because if you're here for just like quick results, this video is not for you, and this is, in my opinion, a wrong mindset to have. For always looking for quick, you know, quick wins or like a magical pill. There's no magic pill. Everything requires effort. Everything requires actions on daily basis for it to compound into results. So yeah, but here's the point. If you're patient and you give those thought shifts enough time, if you allow your new paradigm to take root, it will eventually manifest and it will change your life. It's almost impossible for it not to. And the paradigm is simply how you see reality, and the way you see reality determines what you think is possible. And we have this example actually. There are 5 people around the elephant, and as you can see, there is an elephant. And let's say those people, they don't know what is an elephant, and they actually came to it, around it, and we have different kind of people. This one touches elephant nose, and he says an elephant is just like a snake. It is a snake, definitely, he thinks. Then we have another person who thinks that an elephant is just like a tree, and because he touches his legs, and he's truly confident that it's just like a tree. It is a tree. It can be something else. And we have another one. This dude touches his tail, and he thinks that it's a rope. And we have another example. He touches it and thinks that it's a brick wall. And they're all so confident. And we have 5 different realities. And if they all would see this show on TV, that there were them, on that TV show, and they touched an elephant, they would say, "What the fuck?" Oh, sorry, I can't swear, right, on YouTube, and I just did. My bad, guys, my bad. It was not an elephant. It was a snake, one said. Or it was a tree. This TV host is lying. So let's say this one is, let's say, watching a TV show, and he's saying the TV host is lying because it was a tree. And then they have ending up having massive ego that they are right, when in reality it's just their paradigm. And let's say also for you to understand, they are watching the TV show and they didn't see the image, let's say, of an actual elephant there. They didn't see an elephant on TV screen. The TV host is just said that there was an elephant. And then they have ending up having massive ego that they are right, when in reality it's just their paradigm. And actually that's how most people operate in the world. I actually want to drink water, so give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So let's say this man thinks that an elephant is a tree because the leg of an elephant feels similar to trees he has felt before, and what his paradigm of a tree feels like. And in this instance, for this situation, for instance, this is extremely dangerous for the man, because now he knows it's a tree and he might lay down against the tree to get some rest, and the elephant would probably then proceed to move and it's going to crush the man in the process. Now obviously this is an extreme example. However, there are extreme examples of faulty paradigms in the real world killing people. For instance, when people saw Titanic, they saw an unsinkable ship, which basically doesn't exist, in my opinion, and people, because of that, they didn't pay that much of an attention to, like they thought the Titanic is not going to sink. Like why should we like just pay a lot of attention to what's in front of it, like when they were how to even say it, when they were in a ship, and because of this marketing trick that Titanic had, people acted differently because the ship is unsinkable. That's what they thought, when in reality it's impossible, and they made wrong decisions. They had different actions that killed them. It's all because of their paradigm. Imagine if they would have been more cautious about it. They would have been probably alive and not dead after that trip. And we have really good example here. Out of these 3 people, who do you think is likely to get the most appointments? So we have person number 1. I send 0 follow-ups. And follow-up is basically maybe you understand that. Let's say you've sent an email and a follow-up could be, hey prospect, hey name, have you seen my message? And this person sends 0 follow-ups, and the middle one sends a few, two times. I'll try a couple of times, and we have a third person. I'll keep trying till they reply or tell me to rock off. And this dude tries 8+ times to follow up. And who do you think is likely to get the most appointments? Obviously the third person. And let's take this for example, more appointments, some of sending 8 follow-ups to engage prospects, and it's because of they decided that follow-ups are the right thing. They know that you can send as many as you want, so this is like their, in some kind of way, thoughts. They think that you should send a lot of follow-ups, perceiving follow-ups as within the prospect's best interest. Let's say they are thinking, they know that it's good, to follow up a lot of the times, because people can see, other people can see it as, that they're being persistent, that they're being disciplined, they're, having something valuable to offer, and that they're trying to reach out to them. And it means it's a sum of your paradigm, and paradigm means results, how many appointments you're going to have. So you can also pause it right now and read it again, so you could have a better understanding as well. It is important to have it ingrained into your head. So I would recommend you, as I said, saving this video and watching it again after a few months or after a few weeks. And you can apply this to almost everything in life, in relationships, business, email marketing, paid ads, to whatever you want. And why do people get different results? Why can someone make 200,000 a month after 1 year in business, while others struggle to make even 1% of that per month after 1 year? And this canvas represents reality. When someone looks at the canvas presents an image back to the person looking at it. However, the image that manifests on the canvas upon observation is different for every person, and it's extremely rare for the image that manifests to be representative of the objective truth. And the image manifests differently every time, because each person has their own unique perspective of what should be on the canvas and what it should look like, their paradigm. And I'm going to give you an extremely simple example. Let's say there is a black square painted on the canvas, and 2 people come to observe the canvas to see what they see. The 2 people are told that if they can tell the owner of the canvas, let's say Mr. Universe, it can be a god. It depends on what kind of thing you believe, what the true color of the square is. They'll be rewarded with whatever they desire in life, if they are correct. And however, person 1 has red tinted glasses, and the other blue has blue tinted glasses. And the universe or the God asks, tell me the true color of the square on the canvas, and I'll give you anything you want in life. And the red one is seeing a red square. The blue says that it looks like a blue. And they really think that they're right. And the universe, the God, says, you're both wrong. It's black. You get nothing. And they get mad. Red says, it's 100% red. Are you blind? What the hell are you saying? I knew you were lying when you said I could have anything I wanted. And he has this paradigm, and he thinks that he is right. And he's not going to change his thoughts because of his ego. And blue says, no, it's blue, you idiot. Mr. Universe is lying, and life is unfair. And it says you're both wrong. It's black, you get nothing. And right here we see victim mentality. And the worst part is that neither people realize that they even have the glasses on, and their awareness level is just too low. And most of the suffering caused in people's life is because they're seeing black squares as red or blue. And if you see money as extremely hard to get, because that's how you've been conditioned, then making money is going to be hard. It's going to be extremely hard to get it. And also, if you see email marketing difficult and terrifying, you're not going to take right decisions. If you see sales calls as terrifying and scary, you'll keep making them feel that way. If you believe booking appointments is extremely hard, guess what? You won't book any appointments. And if you believe all of these things, if you see them a certain way, then that's what they'll become. You're going to manifest it. And because your paradigm won't allow another outcome, it's impossible for it to work differently. And the problem is your faulty paradigm. It bends your view of reality, showing you something totally different from what's actually true. So your experience reality depends on the lens you're looking through. It's like this: if you look at black square while wearing red or blue glasses, you're going to see red or blue squares. Same is true in life and business. Sure, it's a simple metaphor, but the point is that your beliefs distort what you see and your actions follow what you believe. So yeah, your experience of what reality is depends upon the lenses you see it through. And as we know, someone looking at black square with red tinted glasses will see a red square. Same with blue glasses. The same is true in life and business. And this metaphor, of course, extends beyond a shallow example such as sight. So please keep that in mind. So this is why I can't stress enough why you need to work on your paradigms, why you need to actually change it for it to be aligned with your goals. So first of all, understand what kind of goals you want to reach. Let's say I personally want to reach, let's say, more money. I have a specific number in my head and I want to reach it. I have a strong why because I want to reach it. Then I have a why of why I want to do it, and so on. I have, like, let's say this is my goal. Then there is a why, like, why do I want this? Why do I want this? And I have a clear understanding of it. And then your job is to actually shift your paradigms. Hold on a second. Shift those things in a way that would support you in a journey of reaching your goal. So yeah, it's been a long video. If you have watched this video, congratulations, you have a pretty good attention span. Nice job. So yeah, guys, I hope this was valuable. And right now I'm actually helping people make money online because I have faced difficulties with my agency, and then I started working as an appointment setter and closer. And I think that those things, like being a closer or setter, is really good choice in life if you don't know where are you going. So right now I'm talking with people that don't know what to do in their life. You can definitely try this out. And if you want free guidance, like to the first 20-30 people, I'm going to give free help. I'm going to send you some valuable resources and so on that could help you get help you become a setter, appointment setter or closer. So yeah, you can just direct message me on Instagram. The link is going to be down below of my Instagram, so you can just text me setter and closer, those words, and yeah, I'm going to send you more information. So yeah, I hope this video was valuable. As I said, if you don't know where to go in your life, appointment setting and closing could definitely be a way of earning money. And this is a really good skill to learn it or have an additional income, additional source of income, because it can take 1 to 3 hours a day for you to earn money. And yeah, so yeah, I hope this video was valuable for you guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, so YouTube could boost this video so more people could see it, and please share this video with people that might need this game-changing, life-changing value. So yeah, I hope this video was valuable, and yeah, don't forget to turn on that bell to never miss another video. And I'm going to be giving a lot of value. I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos, a lot of value. So yeah, stay tuned and see you next time. Cheers. Bye.